Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, this is Chris from Catphotography, and today I'm shooting with
Yohoma.
and we're out here today in Celebration, Florida. We're gonna do a nice few setups in the wonderful outdoors. So while we do that, you can always find her at,
Instagram at Yomi.
if you want to follow her or if you want to hire her, even better. So let's get shooting.
Yay!
For this section, we're going to talk about the equipment that was used in this photo shoot. The camera that we used on this day was a Canon R6 Mark I. Modifiers that we used was a MagMod Octo 24-inch. Light stand that we used on this day was the Ulanzi 6.5 carbon fiber light. And we had used for light itself Westcott FJ 400. Now, the whole point of this was we tried to get the best light and the best scenery. And she was having a good time. She was getting comfortable. We were having a good rapport going back and forth with this. It was exciting. Some of the poses that we did were based on how she felt. And sometimes that's what you gotta do as opposed to just winging it. Some people need direction more than others. Some people have more experience than others. So it's a combination of those two things. Their experience, the photographer's experience, and the vision of the photographer for what they're really trying to get. Now, I think the whole shoot went well. And as you can see, she's flowing it just the way she's supposed to. So big ups to her for doing it. Now in this next section, we're gonna be over here by the road. And at this point now, she's really comfortable. We're still using the same light setup. We're having a 24-inch MagMod Octo. We're using a FJ 400 for the lighting, just to give it a little touch. My settings at this point, somewhere around 125. ISO 100 wasn't needed much because obviously we're using the flash and also have natural light going with it. One of the things you have to be careful of when you're doing these type of setups is you have to make sure that when you have someone sitting for you, that we're on the same page. And what do I mean by that? Meaning we have to understand what the process is included. We have to make sure that the individual is on page with what we need to do, and pretty much that's it. But there's something to always keep in mind too. We're there to have fun. And at the end of the day, these shoots are all about fun. And showing you guys when we have a product done, we have a goal in mind, we can meet it, we can do it, and exercise all kind of safety measures. By using a one flash setup rather than three, what ended up happening was it didn't overexpose. I didn't use an ND filter this day because there was really no need to. I could have just underexposed and it would have compensated the same way. And even if I would have had taken an ND filter, it just seemingly was just overkill. Had too much equipment on this thing anyway. Some of it I still left in the car. I found that as we progressed through this thing, there was more looks I wanted to give her. I was trying to catch the highlights and the tips of her hair. Ended up doing it in post because the way that we were lighting it. Now, if I would have done the two light setup the way I wanted to initially, I think I would have caught that as a hair light, and then the front just rimmed the front of her face just to give a little highlight on her cheekbones. But once again, I'm still happy with the way it came out, and I think that ultimately, when you make these shoots, you got to keep in mind two things. One, be prepared for the the unexpected and expect the things that you expect to be happening not to happen. Well, thank you for watching. Basically, what this ends up being is a BTS with Yohoma at Celebration, which is the name of it. And I'm gonna end this with some stills of the after. You saw it before, now you're gonna see the after. She did a hell of a job. And I think that's what it's all about. Coming out and doing these photos with Catphotographynyc. You gotta keep in mind there's gonna be a flavor to it. That flavor is gonna be a New York City flavor because that's where I'm from. That's what I'm about. But I live in Florida now, the Orlando area. And with that in mind, this is what I bring to the table. A little stills, a little video, and something to make you feel like you're part of what's going on. This environment is wonderful, and so are you. Thank you very much. See you soon in the next video.